Hello everybody, my name is Granados from the group Nihon-Go. My group members are Eduardo, Porto, Gino, Tuero, Miguel, Rischmaui, and myself. Product owner is Asuka, Mashav, and the professor is Masoud, Sadjadi. So here is a demo of how a user would use the application. When you launch the application, you're in the home page, so let me actually launch it again. So you come in. This is because we're still in development. We have it compiled through Expo, so you would launch it through Expo, and I have the project already downloaded, NihonGo, and that's my tag for Expo. I open the app and I'm at the home page. Now at the home page you have different options. You can either click on a region to explore Japan. You can click on this drawer here, and it'll open. You'll have guides, tips, itineraries, and you have the sign in button. If you user sign in, there would be another option which would say user profile. I can click on this floating action button and you have top itineraries and create itinerary. Now if I wanted to view all the itineraries sorted by favorites, I would hit top itineraries and all those itineraries load. There they are. Now if you click anywhere on the itinerary itself, it'll expand, showing a larger view of that image, and it'll show the favorites and an option to view it. If you tap favorites, oh well, you need to be logged into this, so might as well log in now. So let me actually show you. You don't need to be logged in. I can hit view and I can view the itinerary, whatever might be on there. And if I click on this downward arrow here, it expands and I read more text. If the description were to be longer, and if I click on the event itself, I can read more about it. I can't start an itinerary unless I'm logged in, so I'm not going to do that just yet. And let's log in. So for example, I tried clicking on this earlier. I've signed in now. I can sign in either through here, or the correct way would be signed in through here. Either way works. Now I'm a new user, so I'm going to create an account, and I'm going to make this demo at gmail.com with a password. Just has to be a 6-digit password. I'm just going to put 6 ones or more. So less than that doesn't work. Equal to or greater than does. So let's leave it at just 6 ones. And have to retype the password to confirm. Notice if I put in, for example, this, passwords do not match. So the passwords need to be the same in order to register. And now I can register. Now that I'm registered, I have a profile and I can change these things. So I don't have a name just yet, but I can go into profile here and I can hit edit profile. And now I can talk about myself, something. Alright, let me write something proper. Sorry about that, I unplugged my phone. To continue, I can put a bio. So this is my bio and some info. So I'm going to click on the name and I'm going to set my name to, well, my name is Lewis. Let's do that. And I am from, let's put Miami, Florida here. And what language do I speak? I speak English and Spanish. And now, let's not forget JavaScript. And so I'm done editing here. And now, actually I want to change the image as well. So let's edit profile and I'm going to change my image. And I'm going to put, I don't know, this is my picture right here. Let's crop that. Let's give it a second to load. And there's my picture. And now I don't have any, this is where I would find, on this tab is info about me. And on this tab is where I would find info about itineraries that I've created myself. And here are itineraries that I've favorited. I haven't done either, so it won't be filled out. And one more thing we can edit is this backdrop here. So say I want, I don't know, this is my backdrop. It's actually a very similar image, but let's use that. And give it a second to load. And there's the backdrop, so I can now hit done editing, and my profile is complete. So let's go back home. I can go ahead and let's view this itineraries. View itineraries in Kanto, and again, I can view all these itineraries here. Will be showing all the itineraries filtered by the region that was selected. So now I want to view this itinerary here. I find it interesting. I can, again, like I said earlier, I can click on this heart to favorite it, unclick it, and click it once more to unfavorite it. And I can also hit view, and I will view the itinerary, and say I wanted to now start this itinerary. The user would click start itinerary here, and it would show these bubbles. Now if I go back to the home page, there's something new come out. We can see now on the bottom here it says progress. This progress bar indicates how much of that itinerary that we're looking at, nightlife in Kanto, how much we've completed. So I can click continue itinerary. If I hit the first bubble, I've completed 1/3 of the itinerary, so if I go back, it should reflect that. I've completed 1/3 of this itinerary. So let's continue again, and I can just finish this one now, and hit done. Now that itinerary is complete, and that's it, and let's say I wanted to do another one. I'm going to do the same one again just for demoing purposes. I can hit start this itinerary, go for example 2-step sentence, you know what, I'm bored of this, and hit cancel, and now I'm not starting it. So if I go back to the home page, I do not see that bar any longer. So that is viewing itineraries, that is starting itineraries, that is I can click on another region for example, and I can view a different region and read about it. So now let's test creating an itinerary. I click on create itinerary now, and let's put in a title. This title is demo itinerary, and this region is going to be Kyushu with some description. Demo description, and let's choose an image. And 1 second. So that was an advertisement in the app that I'm using to screencast. Anyways, I can now choose another image. This is going to be some image that I found in that location, this place I'm visiting. So I choose the image in Kyushu, and now I click here to plus. I can submit the itinerary. I cannot submit the itinerary until I have an event. So an itinerary needs to have at least one event. And I can hit add event, and I give it a title. Let's say this is sushi. We're gonna have sushi now, and you put in some address, sushi restaurant, and description, sushi is good here, and we're gonna eat sushi for an hour. So we're gonna choose an image. We're gonna find an image of the sushi that we had, and there it is. I'm gonna crop this, and I'm gonna add that event. And now after this, we went to the, oops, 1 second please. Once again, that is not from my app, that's from the video software. I keep unplugging it, the recording. Anyways, now I'm gonna go to the zoo, and I enter an address, zoo in Japan. I forgot where we are, I think it's Kyushu. And some description, look at the animals, wow. And a duration. We're going to be in the zoo for, let's say, 4 hours. And just to show, you can hit any other character and it will not show unless you hit a number. So I'm going to do 4 hours, choose an image. And we're looking at this. This is a monkey we found in the zoo. And we add this event. And remember, this is in Kyushu, so now I'm going to go ahead and submit it. It's just 2 events. So submit it. And if I go into Kyushu and I hit view itineraries, I will see our demo itinerary here. So I hit view, and there it is. It shows our cover image, the description we wrote, and the sushi that we had, and the zoo that we went to. I can also find it if I went into, well, I can favorite it, so let me do that first. I'm going to favorite this, and if I go back into here and click top itineraries, I can see this demo itinerary I created, view, there it is, and I can start it as well. So now that's creating an itinerary. We have viewing itineraries. We have viewing itineraries by region, and we have user profile functionality. Finally, we have the guides and tips section. Here's where you would find information about the culture, currency, travel, weather, and transportation in Japan, information that might be important to you if you are a foreigner and you might not know a lot about the culture. So if I click on view culture, I can see here some info about Japanese memes, I guess, the art of the bow, and read about some shrines and religion, whatever you may want. Just click on it, read, and then once you're done, you can close it. I believe you can leave it open. Yep. And that's that. So that's all that we have for blogs. Now back to the home page, I can click here, click home, and that covers all the features. We covered creating itineraries and viewing the top itineraries sorted by favorite, clicking on a region to view itineraries of that region, and reviewing guides and tips or blogs. Again, this view shows all the top itineraries, and showing the profile with the created itineraries, the one I just created now, and the favorited itineraries. And that's it. Finally, the last feature, signing out. And just to show, if you sign out, you go to top itineraries, for example, I can no longer favorite, and I can no longer start an itinerary. I would need to be signed in to do so. Thank you for viewing this, and I hope all goes well.